Peace, peace. Peace to the familia. Grand Rising. So. I just wanted to say, right? This phone is a device that really works the same way your mind does, yo. When you try to put something off, when you try to get over something, when you try to elevate your thoughts, there'll always be thoughts creeping back into your head, low vibrational thoughts. When you try to elevate from certain people, there'll always be people who try to vibrate back into your life. Know who you are. Know what you are. Who are you? Ask yourself. You know, temptation is real, yo. Sometimes you set things in motion. You set things in place, right, in your past. You're not even that person anymore. It's crazy. You've gotten over these things. You've gotten over people, places, things, right? And then those things begin to inch their way back into your life. Shit is ill. Those things begin to try, and only will be able to if you allow them back into your life. Whether it's a low vibrational thought form, whether it's a paradigm of your mind, patterns of your own behavior, you know. Sometimes we think we know what we want, right? And then we get it, and it just helps us to analyze and to really think about and to really look at, like, yo, is this really what I wanted, you know? It's ill. Like, I'm not even the person who set certain things in motion, and I'm receiving like messages from back home, from where I came from, like, it's just trying to drag me back there, yo. And I don't want to be there. I feel like I'm not where I want to be, and that's only because I understand that this is a journey. So I'm never where I want to be because I'm constantly moving. I'm always wanting to be somewhere different, you know? So it's crazy how the universe has a way of testing you to see if you are who you say you are. Like, you set things in motion, right? You put things into place, right? And it's ill because that was who you was. And you might have thought you could have benefited from whatever situation it was. And so you might have just changed completely. You might have went through a spiritual growth. You might have attained knowledge, divine knowledge of self in my case, that brought a certain awareness, brought a certain level of awareness to your life that completely changed the way you live, the way you think, the way you interact with the very planet itself. And so sometimes we're not even who people think we are. Shit is crazy. Like, people think they know who you are when you're truly learning yourself, when you're truly growing, when you're truly in the process of becoming, of being. You know, we gotta get it to a place where we can look at our problems as truly opportunities, as truly divine lessons. There is no problem. There is no stupid question. The only problem is the one you don't solve. The only problem is the one you don't try to change into, try to make a positive situation out of a negative one. That becomes a problem. When you do nothing, when you give up. you know? And my characteristics, I never give up. But I also know my place. I'm not gonna continue to put my energy into something that isn't reciprocating it. I'm not gonna continue to be a part of a situation that I'm not thriving in, or that I don't feel comfortable in, or that is going against my morality, or that is going against the very nature of who I am as a person, as a being. And speaking of one's nature, right? One's nature comes from one's astrological energy, one's natal chart, yes. And we all have debilitations in our chart. These weaknesses that play out in our lives become demons and these shadow beings. And these situations that play out in patterns to test us, to see if we're growing, to see if we're learning, to see if we're becoming who we're supposed to be. You can grow by getting out of your own way. You can become better by allowing yourself to. See, we're our best friend and our worst enemy. But when you say, I want to change for the better, when you say, I want to live a righteous life, I understand that I am in connection with everything. I understand that everything is me. When you say that, the universe will test that, because it has a sense of humor and everything is you. We always forget that we're everything. We always forget that. We always forget that because there's a space created in between each individual being. There's a space. There is something there that you can feel a disconnection, and it tricks you into thinking that you're not everything when you truly are. Everything is you. Everyone right now, what you hearing is you. You're not listening to me. I'm speaking to me. And what I want to convey to myself is, don't let them stop you. Don't let them slow you down. Don't let them tell you that it's not realistic. The way you choose to live is truthfully insane. It's mad. It's not the norm. Don't allow that to prevent you from doing what you know is righteous, what you know is divine, what you know is aligned with law, Maya law, natural law. Listen, I understand we all gotta survive, right? But if in your survival you have to do something that you know is, I guess, compromising the survival of another, then that you're not righteous in doing that. That's not a righteous thing to do. You see? So just know that on your journey, when you're trying to grow, when you're trying to be the most righteous person you can be, when you're trying to become the best version of yourself, the universe will test you. And the purpose of these tests is for growth, is for the attainment of higher dimensions of consciousness, higher realms of your own mind. Everything is you. When you get tests and you pass these tests that you put in place for yourself, the tests become different. Not easier, just different. But this is how you know you begin to grow. So in my case, I have a lot of energy pulling at me in that direction. I'm not going. I'm not budging. I'm not going there. I can't go back there. I made a decision to try to become the best. Not to try. I made a decision to become the best version of myself. And that's what this is becoming. That's what this is starting to look like to myself, to those in my reality. Peace, peace. You understand what I'm saying? Peace to the family, peace to the gods, to the earth. I just want to say that, yo. Once you decide, like, yo, I understand what this reality is. You know you live in that age of divine light. You live in the age of the sun. You understand what being in your light body is. You're like, no, I want to tap into my light body. I don't want to feel so heavy and dense. I know what I am. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's in me. Every time I interact with somebody, they can feel it. They either choose to or do not interact with me do not interact with me based off what they feel, yo. Because we children of the sun. So the same intensity that the sun radiates is what people feel when they're around us. Shh, quiet as kept. People feel you radiating that divine light off of you. You don't have to say a word. All of us ain't expressive in the same way. You don't have to say a word. They can feel you. I know you've heard the saying, energy speaks before you do. Just keep in mind the decision you made to become the best version of yourself and continue to nurture those thoughts, those emotions. Continue to nurture that feeling of wanting to be the best you can be. You dig what I'm saying? Continue to want to see what that's like. Explore that. Interact with that. You know? Uncover that. Unveil that. That's what you need to do. Because it's about what makes you happy, right? Let's just say from the outside looking in, right? If I'm like, yo, why are you doing that? You bugging, right? And you're like, well, it makes me happy. Then shouldn't I be like, well, hey, I mean, it makes him happy. You see? So if doing what's righteous makes you happy, makes you feel good, keeps you in alignment, makes you feel at your best chi, makes your energy vibrate at its highest, makes you feel 100%, then who is anyone to try to take that from you? Who is anyone to try to trick you out of that? You know, in life, we must learn as we experience, right? That's part of it. But also we must learn from others. We must learn from others. We must teach others from where we've learned. From that space of knowledge that we've gained, we must teach others. We must help others. I'm not holier than anyone. I'm not better. I'm nothing that you're not. Everything you see within me, right? Because all is one. It's something in you. Everything. This is why I chose the name Natural. Because I understand what words do. They cast spells. So if I cast the spell of being natural on myself, I understand that I want to connect with everything that is the closest to how the earth, how the universe, how the cosmic design, the order and structure of this existence. I want to live the closest to that. I want to be where that has been put in place. I want to vibrate closer to that than anything else, because that is the closest to what truth is. And we all have seen what men have done. You know, we've seen what men have created. Some things are wonderful. Some things are not so much. But at the end of the day, I want to be close to what was created by that divine source, by that cosmic entity that we stem from. You know, I want to receive those cosmic codes. I want to express that energy. I don't want to express low vibrational expressions throughout my reality. I've done that. I don't want to see that play out. I don't want to see those patterns. I don't want to interact with toxicity throughout my reality, which is why I chose to distance myself from certain things. So now when those things reach back from the past into this reality, it just shows me that there's something within me that has to stay on point, that has to stay level-headed, and has to remind myself, I made a decision to try to be the best version of myself. That's what this looks like. That's what this is becoming. And oh my God, and things are vibrating in and out of my life, and my life is leveling up in this way, and it's, you know, changing in that way. And these are things that I should completely not only look forward to and be grateful for, but honor, because this is exactly what I asked for. You know, this ain't for everybody. gazing at the stars and being closer to the sun and trying to be the best version of yourself and the most righteous person that you've ever met and dealt with, that shit ain't attractive to everybody. That's not for everybody, and I understand that, you know. And most people, they have been the pureness in them has been destroyed by the world. They have been sort of defeated by the world itself. So when they see you trying to be righteous, they're like, nigga, you just like me. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? They don't have the compassion for you that they need for themselves. You know, and what I've learned on this journey, greater than anything, is that you have to do what you want to be, what you want done. You have to say what you need said, what you want to hear. You have to become what you need to be, what you need to see. Because other than that, it's like, it's hypocritical. It's just you being critical of something or of someone instead of being more assertive in your reality. You dig what I'm saying? So that's how we got to look at this here. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna break me. I'm not going back there. I'm not moved by temptation, shall I say. I'm not trying to go back to something that I learned a long time ago, that I've transcended, that I've ascended from in terms of my consciousness. You ever got with one of your ex-girlfriends? You know what I'm saying? You ever missed a bitch, or, you know, you loved your woman, you know what I'm saying? And y'all no longer together and you missed her. And then whatever, the universe realigned it. Maybe you didn't learn what you needed to learn in that relationship and the universe realigned it, and you get back with her and you're like, oh, this is exactly why this shit didn't work. Oh, you know, you don't, it's like, you really don't like those shoes. You keep putting them on. Give them away, throw them out. Like, why'd you get them? Like, get some new shoes, you know? So, it's like, I don't want to go through that experience. For example, I'm not trying to go back to where I don't want to say where I came from, because that's the purpose of me connecting back to the source, is to go back to where I came from. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to go back to that space that I existed from. Those people who knew who I was, because they only know who I was. They don't know me, they knew me. They haven't taken the time to get to know the new me. So, and I don't hold that against them. To each his own. Niggas ain't got time, everybody ain't got time for all this shit. This ain't for everybody, you know? We gotta keep it pushing on people. We them tree hugging ass niggas, yo. We understand that when we open these devices, the energy that comes through this shit can either make or break us in the moment. Emotionally, it could really trigger something in you. We them niggas that understand that when we speaking to us. And when we hear something, we're listening to us. Like, we get it, nigga. So we can't be angry when others don't get it. I had to learn that the hard way. Because I just want to help people. Most of us, that's all we care about, is helping humanity, helping the planet, helping the world. But we gotta help ourselves first, yo. You can't help nobody if you don't help yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we all learning, we all trying to figure this shit out. We all have that ancestral lineage. We all have that royal bloodline. We all have these cosmic codes within us. And we just trying to express them in a world that has been completely contaminated, subjugated, and separated from that which what is, from that I am. That's what we here doing. That's what we're trying to do. ¿Tú me entiendes? That's what we're doing, nigga. So it's not gonna look like, I don't know. It's just gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna be going through shit. But at the end of the day, we must keep the integrity. We must remain righteous in dealing with each other. How the fuck we gonna build if we keep destroying? How, Sway? We just destroying. How we gonna build by destroying? I understand things get greater later, but we gotta be accountable. We have to deal with each other the way we want to be dealt with. You know? It's crazy because it's like this is not even a community, yo. This should be so embedded on every face of the earth. Yes, there are people like us everywhere. We scattered though. We scattered. Amongst billions, there's barely a million of us. And we all scattered. And we all have everything that each other needs to come together, but we still healing from these generational curses. So we can't deal with each other because we sick and we still healing. So I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna let you try to use temptation to make me go back. I know what I am. I know what this is. I know who I am. Shit. You ever interact with somebody and it's like, oh shit, they don't understand that they're God. You gotta bow out. You gotta leave them alone. You gotta gracefully bow out on them. ¿Tú me entiendes? Leave that alone. Shit is real. Shit is real. Peace to everybody. Yo. I just wanted to say that, like, yo, y'all not breaking me. You're not budging me. I decided to do this not because it's a trend, not because it's fun. This shit ain't cute. I decided to do this because it's the closest thing I know to what's truth, to what's reality. And why exist from a space that was designed for you to exist from. Fuck out here. We ain't no fucking hamsters. You know? And again, those cosmic codes is embedded in us. We ordain this information. We don't have a choice. We chosen. We don't have a choice. We the chosen. That's it. Nigga, you don't get to choose if you chosen. Nigga, you chosen. I'm not complaining. I'm extremely, don't feel bad. My life is beautiful. Listen, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I'm excited. I look forward to life. I wake up enthused. I wake up with a fire lit up under me every day because I know what freedom is. And my very existence is about seeing that in my reality. It's about connecting back to what's true. It's about healing myself first. And I understand that I am you. So if I'm healed, guess what? So if I'm healed, guess what? You healed. I give you that. You're healed. I cast that spell upon you. I am healed. I don't want to be what I'm not. I was born this way. The fuck is you talking about? I was born this way. I always felt it. I just felt it in me. Like, no. We're not doing that. I'm not a part of that. I'm not doing that. It just felt wrong. The fuck is you talking about? It just felt wrong having to be a part of something that was designed for you that feels wrong. A system, a cattle, a hamster, wheel, repetition in the same direction, disconnection, disharmony, non-cipher. That's the beast right there. That's the mark of the beast. Let me tell you something about this existence. Everything is you. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see, guess what? You. You're gonna see the most beautiful parts of you, the best, most lovely attributes that you have. And you're gonna see the worst part. You're gonna see the worst part everywhere you go. That's what this is. Wherever you go, you're gonna see you. So everything you love, there it is. Everything you hate, there it is. Do what you shall with it. Do what thy will. But what thy shall do is the most righteous thing that can be done. That's the realest shit ever, to do what's right. Fuck is you talking about? It's easy to do what's wrong. It's easy to live from a space where I'm gonna do what I feel. Because sometimes what we feel is tricking us, nigga. It's emotion. It's a system of nervous. It's a nervous system that allows you to process things first. But you wanna react first. You wanna react before you even begin to process some shit. No. Feel feel, bask in the feeling. And then maybe respond. Fuck you mean? Everybody ain't you, dog. You can't expect that from everybody, dog. No, I am the tropics. I'm not in the tropics. I am the tropics. I got tropical blood in my DNA. I am the tropics. I got tropical blood up in my DNA. I'm in the South right now, in the Northern Hemisphere, in what you would call, I don't even know what this shit is called. The Trump trumpets. I don't know. I'm over there, but I don't even exist in that space from that place. So it's like I'm over here with you. I'm over here with you. Like, I'm not over there. I'm over here right now. I'm here with you. I'm doing what you doing. What are you doing? That's what I'm doing. So I guess I'm enjoying fresh air. So I'm grateful. Thank you. I'm not, yo, listen. You are chosen. You have no choice. You are the chosen. You are the chosen. You have no choice. Get away from the poison. That is your choice right there. You made it. You decided to experience this reality from that consciousness, from knowing that you come from the sun, from feeling that you come from the sun, from the understanding that, yo, this doesn't quite feel right. This is wrong with the world. And oh my God, I can see everything sticking out like a sore thumb. You decided to live there. You decided to exist from there. So don't complain when it gets difficult, and be happy. Why not? The only reason we want to do is right is because we want to experience bliss in others and in ourselves. We want to interact with people in bliss. Yeah, that's it. All you want to do is be happy, right? All you want to do is be in peace. When you interact with somebody that's not at peace, that's not happy, they make you feel how they feel. Fuck is you looking at? At you. I think you're beautiful. They don't feel beautiful, so it's like, what the fuck you looking at me for? Do you see that I'm not beautiful? Like, they want to be like, the fuck is you looking at? And you're like, I thought you were beautiful. They don't feel that, so it's like, the fuck is you looking at? Because I don't feel beautiful, so if you're looking at me, it's like, oh shit, what the hell do you see? The fuck is you looking at? But when you act with somebody who's in a divine space, and you looking at them, they looking at themselves and you. They're like, oh shit, I'm looking right back at me. This is trippy. This is weird. Excuse me. And it makes us cherish. It makes us truly value and understand how sacred life is, how sacred all things are. Don't let nobody make or break you. You are God's child. You come from the sun. That's why the information that you have in your genes, in your blood, that's why these sounds that vibrate your blood match a certain frequency, because you're on that frequency. You didn't have to climb up to or descend from. You are that. Everything in your reality is that. It's just trying to hone in. It's tweedle-toddling to your thoughts. The more you focus your thoughts, the more your reality condenses into where your thoughts are coming from and headed towards. This reality is all mental. Thought created all of this. Thought. Control your thoughts. So when someone tries to reach out to you and call you your own name, like, yo, guess what good news I got? You're going to be so happy about this. Guess what? Because in their mind, it's better than what you're doing now. But in your mind, it's like, that's who I was. If you was talking to that person, then yeah, but I'm me now. It's like Jim Carrey, right? You could go to Jim Carrey right now and present him the best script. He's not really gonna be too moved by it, cause there's no script that can top what he already has experienced through the life itself. You see? So it's like you reach a certain level of consciousness, and not to say that there aren't more chambers of that consciousness. There are different levels of information that you haven't dived into. There will always, knowledge is infinite. But in the time and space that you exist, you have the information of the sun. That frequency that you vibrate from is the highest form of thought. You know that you listening to you. You know that when you speak, you speaking to you. You know this shit. But you forget it every day too. Am I lying? You forget it every day. It's easy to feel like I'm me and you're you. Because it's like, nigga, my problems don't affect you. See how zoomed in we are? Our focus has to be focused on oneness, on wholeness, on balance, equilibrium, harmony, on Mayat law. We have to live from there. So when that energy tries to pull you through one of these devices, you can see it coming. You know, and you can weave it like whoop, whoop, whoop. You can see it coming. You can be like, oh shit, this right here is a demon playing on my reality. What the hell? How am I could handle this way, or because to react to it real quick is like so impulsive, and it's always almost the thing you regret doing. When realistically, if you just fall back for a second and think about what you're gonna do, almost like playing a game of chess, you would almost always make the best move. You will always make your next move the best move if you listen to your gut. You know, it always leads you where you need to go. But you can't be putting things in your gut that mess up that communication. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in tune with you. Yes, you got to get in tune with nature. Nature is the elements. Everything comes from here. But you got to get in tune with you too. You got to get out of your own way. Because if not, you're going to be in your own way trying to receive cosmic codes. Get out of your way. And what these codes is telling you is peace, grand rising. See, the universe doesn't know. The universe doesn't know that chaos. The universe just knows your thoughts. Whatever you send it, guess what it does? It puts it in this processing place where all it does is manifest and permeate more of that. More of that. More of that. More of that. Here's your thoughts. Here's your thoughts. Here's your thoughts. More of that. That's what the universe does to you. That's what it does for you, shall I say, because you designed it that way. So don't let nobody try to make you who you not. Don't try to let nobody tell you who you are. You were born this way. You've always felt it inside of you. You know you come from this. You know you are the highest form of existence. You know that there's no technology that can be more advanced than you. You know that everything that has been designed in technology came from studying you. Look at you. Acknowledge you. You should be enamored and in awe and completely in love with yourself. You know, you should love yourself so much that when someone hates you, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't faze you. Phases you none. And I know who the fuck I am. Like, you're not making me go back nowhere. And I get it. Like, in your mind, you feel like I could probably benefit in certain ways if I go back there, because, you know, you see the world in a certain way, but I see the world in a certain way. So no matter where I go, I'm gonna always benefit. But I'm never gonna go backward. I'm never gonna go back to some shit that I've transcended from, that I've graduated from in terms of consciousness. No, I'm not going back on that wheel so I could be a rat and in your mind, in your mind, you're happy for me because you think that's what norm is. I should be doing what all people do, and I should be on that wheel. That's it. I shouldn't be strategizing how to free my family. I shouldn't be completely connected and trying to communicate these cosmic codes and trying to interpret them first and foremost and trying to receive them first and foremost and intensify and accelerate my connection with the cosmos and with nature first and foremost. That's what I'm consumed with doing. That's what my reality looks like. You know, I have a beautiful growing family that I'm focused on. I'm not who I was, who you remember. So you think that letter, that phone call, that shit gonna tempt me? Nah, you can't allow that. So just stay strong, God. You know? I love you. I'm gonna go recharge right now because I feel really good, connected to the earth. You know, I just build with the gods. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for all the support. You know, I feel the love. And I love communicating with y'all because I understand that I am y'all. And in this world, right, this little paradigm that we exist in, this digital realm, this social media realm, we can find each other a lot quicker. Because you run across yourselves in your reality as well. Like, just go to the supermarket, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like, you'll find somebody eventually, I guess, that thinks like you know what I'm saying, that eats like you. Or go to the library, you'll see somebody in like the section of books that you'll probably, you know what I mean? Go to the movie. Like, date yourself and you will find others, and that's it. And this internet is a way to speed that up, to I guess, shorten the time and space between y'all, that's it. So we all here, all we have to do is connect. So be you, connect with people, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And this is me, and me changes, I grow. I don't know, I want to be closer to what's real. You should do that too. Because if you allow yourself to be disconnected, you're going to be completely consumed with trying to run a race that there is no ending to. But truthfully, you should step out of the race and just enjoy your day, so to speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. You don't want to be living someone else's life. You want to live how you feel in your heart you should. You know, not how you was told is normal and you should be afraid of the unknown, and that's how most people live. And I don't know. You want to be most people. You decide that for yourself. You know, only thing I want to do is what's right, and what's right to me is what feels right within me. And what feels right within me is just being happy. And I'm happy thriving. I'm happy when I can breathe the best oxygen, when I can eat the best foods, when I can be around the best people, when I can read the best books, when I can listen to the best information, when I can study the best divine knowledge of self. That's when I'm happy. When I can interact with the most beautiful people in the world. My reality is beautiful. When I can interact with beautiful people, I feel beautiful. I'm experiencing blissful love. So I'm happy. You know, that's how we must share. Share your love. I just have love to give. That's it. You want drama, you want hatred? Unfollow me, please. You want drama in your life? Unfollow me, please. I didn't do this for a follow. If you scroll down my page, you'll see how old my social media is. And that's just no cap. Go to YouTube, scroll down. I don't even know how to look at it, but it's there when you create your channel and all this shit. I don't do that. I don't try to socialize with people through a medium that's artificial. I try to socialize with people in person, in public, yeah. But that's the era I'm from, and I understand I'm no longer living in that era. We're children of the sun. We transcend eras. We transcend dimensions. We live and die in front of people's faces continuously. We grow and prosper. We become different entities. We remove shells and peel in front of people's eyes. You know? It is what it is. Don't seek to be understood. Seek to understand. That's it. You know? People ain't gotta understand you. Just try to learn. Be the best you can be. Try to be happy. Listen, you gotta live for you. You gotta live your life. So do everything you can to make yourself happy. Surround yourself with the most beautiful people. Do the best things. Do your best. I just want to know, why is it that we take forever to make decisions? When we procrastinate, that creates negativity. That creates a negative karmic cycle. When you decide to do something, if it feels right within you, go. Your heart don't lie to you. Escucha tu corazón. Your heart don't lie to you. And your heart might be misleading you, and that's because it needs to mislead you for you to learn. Because that's the only way you're going to learn. Because you might be stubborn in that way, or you might be a know-it-all in that way. So listen to your heart and go. Just go. This ain't for everybody. This shit ain't attractive to everybody. Yo, why the fuck you want to be in the cosmos? For what? Why you want to be looking at the stars where the galaxy is like sitting on your lap? Like, what's attractive about that? I get it. This ain't for you. This shit is for me. I just want to attract me to me. That's it. I just want people that's like me in my reality. That's it. If you don't even talk or think like me, unfollow me and leave me alone. Leave us alone. Stop sending us messages. Leave us alone. All of the ones that do support us, I love you, God, because you understand what this shit is. And you know it feels lonely when your reality doesn't resemble your consciousness. It feels fucking torturous, you know what I mean? Treacherous. So that's all I'm trying to do. That's what we all should be doing, creating the reality that we wish to see. That's it. I only want to interact with people like myself. People who understand what this world is, that want to connect back to source, that are peaceful, that are true divine beings, that have integrity, not that want to use divine knowledge itself for personal attainment, for personal gain. Because at the end of the day, it is about gainment. It is about gain. It's about personal growth. But if you're trying to use it to gain other things other than spiritual growth and awareness, it's like you misusing the knowledge, and you can't get away with anything. You think you could trick karma? You think you could trick the universe? You're gonna pay for that shit regardless. So do the right thing. And you're not pulling me. To my demons, let me go. You're no longer needed. I've transcended you in that way. Now find another way to test me. I'm not going back. Find another way. Yo estoy tranquilo, quieto. Yo no estoy en eso. Yo no estoy para coger para allá y que para estar en eso. Ay, no. Ay, no. ¿Me entiendes? Suéltame en banda. Miss me with that shit. You know? To each his own, though. This ain't for you. Whatever you do, if it makes you happy, much love. Like, go in. Do your best, though. And have integrity. And don't do to people what you wouldn't like done to you. Why? Because that's the right thing to do. And the right thing to do is usually the most difficult thing to do. So be strong. Fuck is you talking about? Treat people how you want to be treated. That's a real challenge. That's a real challenge. So challenge yourself. I just want to grow. Open up your throat chakra and heal from generational traumas. Talk about who you are, where you come from, your past, what you've been through, what you've been through. Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Talk to people. Connect with people. You know, and you will begin to create your reality. Just open up and be real. Reach out to your people. Like, yo, tell them, yo, I'm fucked up in this and that way, you know. And niggas gonna be real. And some people gonna come in your life and leave, and it's fine. Let their ass go and make space for other people. But always love you. Just love you, yo. If you don't love you, it's gonna be hard to find somebody who loves you, you know? Because they can only give you what you give them. So if you're giving them something that's broken, they can't repair it for you. ¿Tú me entiendes? You gotta love you. Date yourself, yo. Give yourself the best of everything. And the universe is gonna be like, yo, this nigga dead ass. This bitch is taking herself serious. And it's gonna give you everything you need. Toma. You're blessed, my child. So try your best. And if your best isn't your best, try harder. You know what you should be doing, yo. And that's the reason why I'm here now. Like, I know there's a lot of people who want to support me in their way, but their way of supporting me, of wanting to help me, is not my way. No. I've made this decision for a reason, and I'm sticking to it. Not only because I'm a fixed earth sign, but because I understand when something is right, you just do it. You know what I'm saying? You're not expecting anything from it, any recognition. You're not expecting to benefit from it. You're just doing what's right because it's righteous. It's how a God would move. So we must move like gods, speak like gods, interact with each other like gods. Other than that, we just wasting each other's time and space. Don't let the devil pull you back into who you was. I graduated from them. Congratulations to me. I graduated from who I used to be. Congratulations to me. Now, I love who I used to be as well, because that's what made me become who I am now, who I'm becoming now, who I'm being now. Because it's a constant level of moving forward. It's a constant moving forward. It's a constant process of going in a forward fashion, in an upward trajectory. It's not about stagnation. It's not about sitting still and procrastination. It's about following your heart, doing what's righteous, experiencing life to the fullest, loving people from the space you want to be loved from, and having integrity. Whatever you feel like life should look like to you, let it look like that. Let it be that. Let it become that. Do what you have to do to make that. A lot of people are not going to agree with you. Like even me, right? I have strong convictions on how life shouldn't be lived. But I can't be mad at people who live that way. I gotta understand, like, yo, they don't know what I know. They don't care to know what I know. And it's fine. It's fine. You know? These niggas try to hold me back. No. Because what progress looks like to me doesn't have to look like it to you. Growth to everyone looks different. You are growing beautiful leaves and branches and fruit, but I'm deep rooted. I'm growing beautiful roots beneath the surface that you can't see with your eyes on this surface level. So peace, God. Respect everyone's growth. Love everyone. You are everyone. Peace.